Hey everybody, this time we are going to put some seed in the ground, and we are going to put several variety of peas, and we're going to do peas 3 ways, kind of like a cooking show, but we're going to start with the planting first. We've made 3 different kind of trellises to grow peas on, so let's get to planting. Okay, so the first trellis we're going to plant is the cage type, and what we're going to do is put a few heading lettuces on the inside before we put our cage there. You should be able to see the circle on the ground. That is the impression that the cage made when I put the cage there and just shook it a little bit to make the impression. We're going to try for 4 heading lettuces on the inside, and we're choosing heading because those should be able to stay in the ground and grow until we're able to harvest the peas and move the peas out of the way. Don't put a leaf lettuce in here that you're going to want to harvest every single week because you're not going to be able to reach it through the cage. Remember when you're planting your lettuce seeds that they don't need to be planted really with any depth. In our case, we just moved aside some of the mulch, put them in the ground, or put them on the soil, and then covered them back up with a light mulch. Now we're going to go around the outside with our peas and just space them about every 6 inches. All you're going to have to do is just push pea in the ground and make your way all the way around. Now while Jennifer's making her way around the trellis there, let me tell you about the varieties. We got these seeds from Victory Seeds. They are heirloom open pollinated varieties. The pea is Sugar Snap. I cannot pronounce the Latin name, but look for it in the description below. And the lettuce is Hanson improved heading type. Both of these will mature at about 70 days. The Sugar Snap is listed at 65, and the lettuce is up to 80. So between 65 days for the first peas to set and another 2 weeks of harvest before the lettuce is at its maximum. So that should be a good combination. Okay, so for this trellis, we're going to plant radish on the inside because the radish will only take about 3 weeks to mature. So we'll be able to take them back out and enjoy the silly part of having a teepee trellis and being able to go inside of it later. We're planting 2 different varieties of radishes in 2 rows each. So we'll be able to go inside this and thin them out and harvest them and leave the peas undisturbed. Again, everything we're planting is a heirloom open pollinated variety. The first variety on the 2 rows to the right of the screen came from Baker Creek, and it's a variety known as Radish Saxa II. And the ones that Jennifer's planting right now came from Victory Seeds, and it is the Champion radish. Now treat your radish just like you did with your lettuce. We simply use the side of our hand and drew a line in the mulch, and then just go back over and brush the mulch back on top of the seed. These are not something that need to be deep in the soil, they just need to be in contact with soil. The pea variety that we're going to put on this trellis are Tall Telephone. We got them from Victory Seeds, and we're going to put, except for the poles at the opening of the teepee, we're going to put 2 peas on each pole, and we're going to put them about 2 to 3 inches on either side of the pole. Okay, so this trellis, you can see that there are 3 lines. We're going to try to make the most use of the space as we can and plant some lettuces on the inside of the trellis. Now there's enough room in here that we can send one of our children in to help thin anything out or harvest any lettuce that we need to. We can also reach through the trellis to do anything that we need to do. So we've got 2 varieties going in. Both of these came from Baker Creek. One of them is Outredgeous, which we have grown before, and the other is called Big Boston. These are both leaf lettuces that we will harvest on as time goes. They are not necessarily heading lettuces that we're going to wait to harvest. Then on the outside we're going to plant Little Marvel. It's a pea that we got from Victory Seeds. Now we're going to water everything in. We're not going to water them too much because the soil's already really moist. We had a lot of rainy weather here lately, and we're expecting some more rain to pass through the area tonight. So we're just going to give them a little bit of water just to let them know that it's time to get started, and we will be done. Okay everybody, there you have it. Peas 3 ways. I hope you enjoy this fun little thing that we're doing to get our 2014 garden off to a start. Check back often for updates, and as always, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.